Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Yeah, video rest boys out here to the fake. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting up fights on the tape. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. I'm the people simple like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke another weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a head out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the peak of little Glock. Smoking sweet like a kid. Just shut up, I'm real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't be on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah.
And my buddy 150 on there. Thank you. Salute. Good evening. Shout out to anybody that stopped in here, man. This is Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and More. And on this day in 1979, Sugar Ray Leonard, he's climbing the ladder to success. This is his third year as a pro. He fought 9 times in this year. Was it 9 times? Yeah, 9 times in this year. And I mean, he was on the go. He was on his way to a title shot with Wilfred Benitez. And this dude that he fought on this day 46 years ago was a cat named Pete Ranzany. He was out of Sacramento, California. Pete Ranzany was a top contender. He was ranked number 3 in the world, while Sugar Ray Leonard was ranked number 2 according to the WBC. And this is back in the days of just 2 sanctioning bodies. And Sugar Ray Leonard was being fast-tracked to a title shot, but he wasn't getting an easy route. He wasn't getting it easy, man. This guy was, like I said, he started his career in 1977. In 1977, he had 6 fights. That was, that's pretty impressive for a rookie going in. But dig this, man. His next year, the year 1978, he fought 11 times. And this was when my boxing was, Vaughn, salute, man. Salute to you, my brother. Floyd ain't got nothing on Sugar Ray. Well, man, not many fighters have. Because, when Sugar Ray came on the scene, he was a 1976 Olympic gold medalist, should I say. From that great team in Montreal that featured the Spinks brothers, that featured Howard Davis Jr., that featured there's my man Alonzo out there. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I'm in the history machine tonight, man. I'm going back to my what was I, about 25 years old, I think. Yeah, about 25 years old, and this was an absolute must fight for any boxing fan. It was on a Sunday afternoon in August too. Dig this, man. It was a Sunday afternoon, and to me, that when Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting, that was a holiday. So I had a cookout going, man. We had a keg of beer down here. We had burgers and on the grill. We were digging clams in front of my house. It was an event. And I'm telling people, Sugar Ray Leonard was the darling of media. Everybody thought he was going to go right to the title, undefeated. I said, watch this kid, Pete Ranzany. Pete Ranzany out of Sacramento, California. Very, very tough veteran. He was making his run for fame, but the problem with Pete Ranzany was he was a hometown fighter. So they had a lot of his fights were held in Sacramento, and he was fed a lot of setups, so he could get an impressive record. But he was a tough kid. There's no denying Pete Ranzany, consummate pro. He was in the Olympic trials. He beat Carlos Palomino in the Olympic trials, and he lost to Sugar Ray Seals. So he was an extremely decorated amateur. Hey, sliding counter, salute my brother, salute, man. Ray Leonard and Terry Norris. Yes, that was late in Leonard's career. Though Leonard was against all odds. You know, Leonard was another guy who had a lot of injuries. Every time he was going to make a run, something would happen. He had injuries with his eyes. He had second thoughts when he got knocked down by Kevin Howard in Worcester, with Hagler in the audience looking for a mega fight. But see, the thing about Sugar Ray Leonard was, man, Sugar Ray Leonard was a classic finisher, and there aren't a lot of finishers out there today. You know, I admire fighters who can finish a fight. You know, first of all, the original finisher, man, the original finisher was Joe Louis. A lot of people would outbox Joe Louis, out-slick him, even out-tough him. But the thing about Joe Louis was, man, slow and calculating, and once he got you hurt, there was a barrage, a flurry, and Joe Louis would get you out of there. And it was the same with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was another guy, a great finisher. Once he hurt you, punches coming from every angle, and Mike Tyson would get you out of there. You know, Deontay Wilder, say what you want about him, he was a great finisher. Once he hurt you with that right hand, it was all over. The last fight that he had, he fought that cat in Wichita, and I don't even remember the guy's name, but the guy was giving him a pretty good a boxing match, so to say. Wilder was getting frustrated, but then around the 6th or 7th round, Wilder landed a right hand, and the referee just stopped. I thought it was a premature stoppage, but he knew Wilder's a finisher. You know, Nassim Hamad was another finisher. Back in the old HBO days, you watch Prince Nassim, great finisher. Today, not too many finishers out there. They're satisfied with the victory. They're satisfied with the decision. But that's not what the fans want to see. The fans want to see a finisher. And the thing about Ray Leonard, man, I was privileged to see Sugar Ray Leonard live in 1978 at the Providence Civic Center, August. It was about a year before this fight. And he fought Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roger Mayweather, Floyd Jr.'s pops, Roger's brother. And it was a good fight. Mayweather was ranked number 4 in the world, according to Ring Magazine. Sugar Ray was up and coming. I think he wasn't even in the top 10 at the time. But I saw this thing about him. When he hurt you, you saw the fire in his eyes. He knew he was going in for the kill, man. And it was just it's a gift when a fighter has this sixth sense. And Sugar Ray Leonard had it. And against Pete Ranzany, he showed it. Let me get a little buzz on here before we talk a little more about this fight. Do a little trio over here. Maybe somebody will come in, listen to it. Maybe somebody won't. But either way, I'll get it. I'm going to show the Pete Ranzany Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Hey, 86, brother. Salute, man. Cheers to you. A little more altitude for the Monday night too. Oh no, today's Tuesday. That's right, Taco Tuesday. Yesterday, believe it or not, yesterday was a holiday in Rhode Island. It's really pathetic. They celebrate VJ Day, Victory Over Japan. They don't call it that. They call it Governor's Beach Day now or something. Because see, my state it's a unionized state. The teachers union, the state workers union, laborers, teamsters, they're all here in Rhode Island, and they're not going to give up that holiday. So it's no state in the union celebrates it. Victory over Japan. We're going to celebrate dropping an atomic bomb on another country. I mean, how fucking sick are we? But yet in Rhode Island, it's still celebrated. I put my trash out yesterday. I'm walking around the neighborhood with the dog last night, and I'm like, Jesus, they didn't pick up the trash today. And I kind of knew it, but I'm saying, nah, we still don't celebrate that. But I knew we did. And I just kind of said to somebody, hey, they didn't pick up your trash. He goes, yeah, it's VJ Day, Victory Day, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, kind of a barbaric holiday. But that's why I thought today was Monday, because yesterday was kind of like a Sunday, being a Monday. We're in the middle of a heat spell down here. It's been like 90 plus during the afternoons. Really, really brutal. So I've been coming in, putting the AC on, and watching a lot of classic fights. And today it popped up on something on my inbox, on my current events inbox, telling me the anniversary of the Pete Ranzany Sugar Ray Leonard fight. And I said, man, does that ring a bell? Because 1979, that was a rough year for me, man. I was all I was all messed up on pain pills. I was just living, I was just partying hardy, living the life, kind of in a wasted world of my own. But this fight right here, there's always the reality of boxing. And when there was a Sugar Ray Leonard fight on, and on a Sunday afternoon on ABC's Wide World of Sports, you had to be there. You definitely had to make the scene there. Well, let me see if I can bring this fight up. There it is. Use the magic of our StreamYard that we have here. We can share the screen. Yeah, here we are, man. Here we are. And we will get that on as full a screen as we can get. There we go. There we go. There's the tail of the tape. And this is like I said, 46 years ago from tonight. Joey Curtis, the referee. Joey Curtis is a referee who is known for prematurely stopping fights. He didn't have to in this fight. And we're in Caesar's Palace on a Sunday afternoon in 1979. Both of these guys are weighing in at your welterweight limit. Sugar Ray Leonard, 147. Pete Ranzany, 147. This is scheduled for 12 rounds. This is Sugar Ray Leonard's first attempt at a title. This is for the NABF welterweight title. And you can see Pete Ranzany was a counterpuncher. He wore his opponents out. He was an excellent body puncher. He's known for those left hooks to the ribs. But he said he wasn't going to let Sugar Ray breathe in this fight. He was going to be the aggressor, and he is. You can see Pete Ranzany is coming out there, pumping that left jab in Ray Leonard's face. Ray is on the back foot, moving around, not wanting to engage with Ranzany yet. See, Ray Leonard, very calculating. He's figuring out what's going on. And the referee, Joey Curtis, he's most famous for stopping the Mike Weaver and Michael Dokes fight in one round. One of the most controversial stoppages in a heavyweight fight. But see, Pete Ranzany, he's trying to be the first guy to stop Leonard or put Leonard down, so to say. And Sugar Ray is just calculating, figuring out what's going on, just waiting for the right movement here. Let's see, man. Sugar Ray Leonard, too, when he was on a tear, before this fight, he fought as a middleweight. He fought Tony Schiavone. Schiavone was a well-respected middleweight back in the 70s. And Sugar Ray Leonard bounced around in weight classes. Fought Marcus Geraldo, another full-fledged middleweight who fought Thomas Hearns, who fought Marvin Hagler also. So Sugar Ray Leonard, he was testing the waters. But like I said earlier, this is only the third year of his career. And he's fighting Pete Ranzany, who's 45 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He's fighting a veteran of the game. And you can see Leonard is cautious. Ranzany wants to mix it up. Ranzany wants to throw the punches and get down and dirty. But 23-0 Sugar Ray Leonard, he wants to keep his composure. He doesn't want to get into a slugfest. Just not yet, anyway. But you can see Leonard is starting to land that right hand to the body, shooting the overhand, the looping overhand right. But these guys, there was phone booth warfare. There was no running around. Even when Leonard took his steps back, calculating and always getting ready to move forward, looking for a pull counter. And you can see Pete Ranzany just pumping the jab, trying to beat Sugar Ray Leonard, but Sugar Ray Leonard's on another level. I mean, this is what you call the blooming of a legend right here. Hey, my brother Miles Bailey, man, shout out there to my man Miles. (45-3) is a credible. Oh yeah, and his only losses are. Let me go take a look at his losses. But I know he lost to Pepino Cuevas. He got knocked out in the second round. Pepino Cuevas was just a killer in the lightweight division. He had some earlier losses to Armando Munez. Armando Munez, man, he fought Carlos Palomino. He did the light beer commercials. He was a very, very highly respected Mexican welterweight. And let's see what his other loss was, too. Early in his career, he lost a decision to an 0-7 Jimmy Jackson in only his seventh pro fight. So it's not that he came in there unscathed. That's right, man. My buddy Miles always supporting me. Miles Bailey, that's the manager of Mike the Bounty Hunter. We're going to be hearing a lot more on that. This is the second round. Sugar Ray Leonard is figuring out Pete Ranzany. He's got the calculations in his head. And this is before Ray Leonard had fought Wilfred Benitez, Roberto Duran. I mean, this was the contender. Like I said earlier, this is his first title fight at North American Boxing Federation back in the two-belt era. The North American Boxing Federation was a well-respected title. It guaranteed you a world title shot. And you can see Ranzany looking for the opening, trying to circle around, moving to his left, trying to find a soft spot in Ray Leonard's defense. Not working so well though, because Sugar Ray Leonard, you can see he's keeping his head cocked back, his chin tucked, and he's catching those punches, parrying off the punches. Ranzany not giving up though. I'm gonna show you the killer instinct in this fight. And this fight, they don't stay out of the center ring either. You notice that there's not much fighting off the ropes. You don't see anybody doing any Tom and Jerry. There's no track meet here. Sugar Ray Leonard is the boxer slugger. He stands flat-footed. He can go up on his toes, move backwards. Exactly sliding counter. He's breaking down mentally. He's breaking down the style of Pete Ranzany. He's showing Pete Ranzany that he's immune to his body punches and his headshots. And you can see Ranzany wanted to win this fight. This is his redemption. He's on a winning streak after the knockout loss to Cuevas. And he was, like I said, he was a top contender, ranked number 3 by the WBC. Sugar Ray Leonard is ranked number 2. So these are two top contenders fighting for free on ABC's Wide World of Sports on a Sunday afternoon, man. You can't beat it. 1979. I don't know how old any of you cats were, but man, I was free, white, and 21. I was a wild man. And I'll tell you, this was a great way to break up your summer, man. Sugar Ray Leonard and Pete Ranzany. Here we go. You can see Leonard is starting to hit him now. Ranzany went back on his heels after that right hand to the forehead. Oh, Leonard is going to the body and head now. Leonard's got the left going, the right going. He's not taking a backward step now. Oh, great combination upstairs by Sugar Ray Leonard. Once again, that jab. Even when he looks like he's ducking and going down to the body, he nails him with the jab. And that was the end of the second round. Back to the third round. But I want to show you what Leonard is the finisher. The end of this fight does not take long. It's a 4-round fight. But you're going to just see the hawk when he sees his prey. He swoops down. Ranzany, he's just pumping the jab, trying to throw that overhand right. Your basic 1-2 combination fighter. Had a very successful career. Unfortunately, he ran into the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Pepino Cuevases, the Thomas Hearns era, and that was it. You know, the so-so welterweights were not going to take the gold anymore. There was a new king in town. And you can see the confidence on Leonard's face now. Earlier in the fight, he was a little apprehensive. He wasn't sure what Pete Ranzany was going to do to him. Now he's got Ranzany pretty much figured out. Boom, look at that left hook. Oh, the right hands. You're going to see some blazing fast combination punching. Ranzany wants to stay on the ropes. Boom, that left hook will get you off those ropes. Ranzany's trying to punch with Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't think there's any boxer alive that could do that, man. But, he's trying. He's keeping those hands up, trying to keep the punches off his head. Oh, Leonard's out landing them 3-4 to 1. Now he's got Leonard in the corner. Let's see if Ranzany can do anything. Sugar Ray's calling him in the corner, and Ranzany's obliging. He's trying to unload with everything but the kitchen sink. Sugar Ray's got the guard low, the guard high. He said, I don't think I'll stay in that corner much longer. Then, boom, he pops Ranzany with a jab right to the jaw. And, man, that jab just snapped Ranzany's head back. Like a bobble doll there. Oh, another right hand before Ranzany got his right in. I mean, all action. You can see why Sugar Ray Leonard was so popular. I mean, he was all American. Everybody loved Sugar Ray Leonard. He was accepted by the blacks, the whites, the Chinese, the Mexicans. Ray Leonard had no enemies. He had that smile that would melt a room. The fantastic story, the turning pro to help his mother out, his father out with medical bills. I mean, just an all-around good guy. Chevrolet, apple pie, and Sugar Ray Leonard, it was the time, man. And boxing was coming alive, too, back in the late 70s. The Rocky movie was #1 in the theaters. Everybody wanted to be a boxer. Boxers were making unbelievably huge purses. Oh, yeah, man. You know, sliding counter, he's a cerebral assassin. He figures out the mind. I mean, he's one. Look how he broke Duran down. The first fight, Duran got in his head. He said that'll never happen again. He became a thinking man's fighter with speed and power. And he had what I'm trying to really get on tonight, man. He had that killer instinct. This is something that boxers need to have. You don't blow the wad when you think you're calculating. When you hurt an opponent, you know the defenses are down, and you're not going to wait. You're not going to fuck around and wait. You're not getting paid by the hour in this game. Once again, Sugar Ray Leonard, he's got that. He's switching. He's going southpaw to right hand. I mean, the dude is the big right hand. Look at that one. Oh, Ranzany's in trouble now. Like I said, man, he knew he landed a bomb. He knows he's got a wounded prey in front of him. Oh, right hand to the body, almost took his freaking liver out. Oh, and the left hooks. Look at a triple, quadruple. I mean, this is a man who knows he's got the victim is in the trap. Oh, and Joey Curtis, they must have told him, don't you dare stop this fight early. And Ranzany goes down. Ray Leonard gets in a neutral corner. And look at this. Boom. He goes down again. Today, they'd stop that in a second. But look at him. He doesn't know where he is. Joey Curtis, he just lets it go on. And watch the blazing hand speed. I mean, you watched Sugar Ray Leonard. You want to talk about a finisher? Bang, bang, boom. I mean, boom. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough right there. Incredible, man. Incredible. Ray was very special, man. Straight killer when he had you hurt. Yep. And Pete Ranzany, sad disappointment. You know, I watch fights, and I'm not a fanboy of anybody. Even when Ali was in the fights, even when he was active, and I loved Muhammad Ali. I loved boxing more, and I love the underdog. And man, when Leon Spinks beat Ali, wow. I mean, it was sad when Holmes did, but I love the underdog. And when Pete Ranzany fought Sugar Ray Leonard, I'm saying, man, imagine if Ranzany beats him. But no, man. I saw Sugar Ray Leonard, like I said, 1 year earlier, almost to the day. And I knew what he had. Look at Angelo Dundee with hair on his head too, man. But that's his 24th victory, 15 knockouts. Yep, I think so too, 86. You know, there was a thing on, I think a poll on Facebook the other day asking that same question. And I answered it just like that, man. I've seen Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Sr. and Floyd Jr. That's where he got his style from. When you see Floyd Sr. fighting, he looks just like Jr. Jr.'s got more, he got himself refined a lot more, but Floyd Sr., I mean, they're unmistakable. Look at those left hooks. Oh, 7, 6, 5, 4, boom, 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 boom. Oh, to the body, just ripping that body. Bring those hands down just a bit, boom. And then just going to work on Pete Ranzany. I mean, this is like he's working on a speed bag with a heavy bag. Look at that uppercut. Little left hook to say good night. I don't know if the right hand landed or if it was even necessary, but let's see what he has to say about this, man.
To absorb more punishment, and then the referee finally stops the match. So, Sugar Ray Leonard is now the North American Boxing Federation welterweight champion. We are with Ray ringside. For Sugar Ray Leonard, who has just won his 24th.
We'll see what Ray has to say.
Pretty lady right behind him is his mother, Kappa. Angelo Dundee on the left hand. This is Mark 20.
23 years old.
One ring, come on, say, look. I give a great deal of credit to Pete Ranzany. It was a tremendous fight. You know, I'll say things trouble. I got to say a long time ago, I'll do the camp. I got a hand for the belt. I want the other hand beneath it. How does it feel?
He doesn't have half of the belt. He's got a U.S. title, but like I said, the NABF was extremely big at the time.
You put him away. Well, that's a lot of punishment there.
This is a finisher. Oh, when he hurts you, look at that left hook. Landing every time.
Just a couple times he connected with a good left there. But you see here, I'm really a lot of combinations. I know I was in control. I was dominating, and I put something on the right uppercut. Now he said he was going to put the pressure on it, right? And he did. He came right at you, but that's pretty much your ballpark, isn't it? Well, that's true. You got to think a lot of people underestimate my.
He was putting the pressure on. And it was definitely an enjoyable fight for as long as it lasted.
You were a boxer with just fast hands when you started. It took you about 10 fights before you really got into the leverage business. I could punch
just
first again, but you know, I can watch
great little afternoon TV show.
Now it's professional fight out.
And I was lucky to watch it, man. And I just wanted to show you basically what Sugar Ray Leonard, the finishing skills that he had. And I mean, it couldn't get any better. Angelo Dundee with hair on his head. And look at the love there, man. It's just it's amazing things like this happen in boxing. And what else can I say? Thank all you cats for coming in here, man. I hope you appreciate a finisher like Sugar Ray Leonard, because this stars like this, they happen once, twice in a lifetime. And you know, shout out to the Sugar Man on this day, 1979, winning the North American Boxing Federation welterweight title, knocking out a game champion Pete Ranzany in the 4th round. And salute. See you later, man. Peace.